Hi, I'm TheraFlow. Welcome to Funami, where we talk about the most notable anime moments.
I don't like people, but I love them. Rather have a dog, cause I love them. I don't like people, they're not welcome. Rather sit at home with the TV on. Everybody's talking too much. It's too much. Everybody's talking too much. It's too much. Everybody's talking too much. It's too much. Everybody's talking too much. It's too much.
Today's episode is near and dear to my heart, and I'm gonna need a tissue to share. It's my top 10 discontinued anime. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10, Deadman Wonderland. Accused of murdering his classmates and forced to carry out a sentence in a sadistic theme park for prisoners, Ganta is forced to play sick games where he's constantly fighting for his life, all for the enjoyment of a theme park where visitors believe their acts must be fake. At Deadman Wonderland, the main attraction is death. From its epic anime intro, unique plot, it's sad to find this anime was stopped and didn't follow the original story that lost the crowd's attention. Therefore, it was cancelled.
To me, who it was, but
Number 9, Elfen Lied. Full of blood and gore, Elfen Lied is about Lucy who escapes from a research facility by killing everyone in her way. Lasting only 13 episodes, there are so many questions left unanswered and probably will remain that way. Elfen Lied wasn't well received by the audience, and the franchise wasn't interested in making another season.
There are things I can't remember.
Number 8, the melancholy Haruhi Suzumiya. What do you get with an incredibly bored girl who unknowingly possesses some strange power to change the world around her? You get an Esper, aka psychic, an alien, a time traveler, and an ordinary high school boy. All of this is possible because Haruhi Suzumiya wishes it. This lovable cast are a part of a club called the SOS Brigade. Crazy adventures are ongoing with this group, like repeating the last 2 weeks of summer over 15,000 times. This is one of my first anime I fell in love with, so I was devastated when it came to a stop. Originally coming out in 2006, there was hope after waiting 10 years plus. Then season 3 was canceled in 2020 because of COVID.
Well, that's it.
Number 7, Bubblegum Crisis. This unique sci-fi anime is about an all-girl group of mercenaries with special armor suits to do battle with a corrupt megacorporation in future Tokyo. In 2002, 15 years after the release date, things seemed promising for a sequel. But in 2007, Matt Greenfield commented and the reason for the delay of the project was because so many key staff from Bubblegum Crisis were already involved in other projects. Fast forward to today, this anime seems to be cancelled altogether because of the closure of ADV Films.
You don't really believe that there's some kind of vigilante group prowling the streets of Tokyo, do you?
Number 6, Vampire Knight. When a jaw-dropping beautiful vampire sets his sights on a classmate from a boarding school, things get weird. And only weird if you see nothing wrong with siblings falling in love with each other. To her defense, Yuki has no memory of her family history with Kaname, nor does she know she's a vampire. Kaname uses his abilities to hide Yuki's past from her. And as odd as this romantic series was, I must admit I love this anime and watched it a few times. This anime was finished in 2013, but Studio Dean canceled this series following other projects.
No.
Number 5, Ghost Stories. This series follows a family that moves into a strange town where ghosts must be captured. This anime was canceled in Japan because no one watched it and it was a financial letdown. The Animex studio got a hold of it because they were looking for content they could dub in North America. Their dub was tossed out, but they turned to ADV, who was allowed to be as raunchy as possible. They just weren't allowed to change the core of the anime. This dub turned this anime into the most offensive anime I have ever seen. Its comedy knows no limit, addressing racism, sexuality, religion, and more.
Done your homework yet? Oh wait, you're dyslexic. Done your yet homework, Cav? You, I'm answer. Hey, talking.
Number 4, Ranma 1/2. Written by Takamichi, who also wrote Inuyasha, martial artist Ranma is set to marry Akane. The two aren't in favor of this decision, and on top of that, Ranma has a secret. He is cursed. When he's exposed to cold water, he's transformed into a girl and changes back when hot water hits him. So needless to say, this presents some pretty funny challenges he has to face. But sadly, after 18 episodes, the series was canceled because of low ratings.
Thus do I gladly accept my fate.
Number 3, No Game, No Life. This series hasn't technically been canceled, but there have been no updates on season 2, and it's almost been 10 years since season 1. As I continued research, season 2 might be canceled because Kamiya committed plagiarism. This was a disappointment for me because I binged season 1 in one weekend. The idea of 2 siblings dominating games, beating God, and being sent to a world where disputes are handled by games was incredible. I loved it. Please bring it back.
You've caused me an awful lot of trouble.
Number 2, Outlaw Star 2, Sword of Wind. When I think of Outlaw Star, I automatically hear the theme music in my head. Outlaw Star is when cowboy meets space, like Cowboy Bebop, but stranger. At least it gets weird at the end. Gene Starwind and his crew venture into space in search of a secret treasure at the galactic ley line. In some ways, Outlaw Star is based on the classic novel Treasure Island, written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Season 1 was amazing, and Outlaw Star 2, Sword of Wind, was thrown out because of the manga concept retaliation.
Output of all engines is stable.
And number 1, Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo is about 2 swordsmen, Mugen and Jin, who have 2 very different fighting styles, and they happen to cross paths with a young girl named Fu. Fu's on a quest of finding the samurai who smells of sunflowers, and she uses Mugen and Jin to help her. On their way, they encounter many different people and experience different adventures. This anime was full of adventure, humor, and lots of fun, not to mention an incredible soundtrack to keep the audience engaged. But sadly, after 26 episodes, it was canceled because the hip-hop producer, better known as Nujabes, also known as the godfather of lo-fi, passed unexpectedly due to a car accident in Tokyo. He was only 36. And there you have it, 10 amazing anime that are discontinued. Please like and subscribe. I'm Theraflow, this is Flunami. Thanks for watching.